to another episode of Eric the Car Guy. Today I've got a little quick tip for you. You ever have trouble getting those screws out of those Honda rotors to try to get the rotor off to change it or machine it or anything like that? I've got a tip for you. Come on down. I said come on. Now to get these off, normally requires a special tool like this. This is referred to as an impact driver. Now this impact driver has, you can put any number of 3/8 things on. This one happens to be a 3/8 drive. But I put these screwdriver bits that fit into these Phillips head screws that hold these rotors on. And it's not just Hondas. Hondas are probably the worst for it, but you got Mazdas and some other things out there that do this. But anyway, big Phillips head screw. It's rusted in there. It's been there a while. How do you get it out? Well, traditionally what you do is you take this impact driver, and hence the name impact driver, you whack it with a hammer. Well, that may work, but to tell you the truth, I've broken a lot of these bits. And when I say a lot, the tool guy hates me. A lot of these bits trying to get these things off. But there is something that you can do to where maybe all you need is this. First, don't forget to put these on before you start hitting stuff. Now normally what's done is you take the screwdriver, put it inside there, and you hit it. Well, here's the special trick. You need not one hammer, but 2 hammers. Dun dun dun. You take one hammer on the ball end. You put the ball end on top of the screw head itself. You take the other hammer and you hit it. Then, I don't know if I can use this one or not. You might mess up the head of it a little bit, so you might need to hammer your screwdriver in. This one feels like it needs some more hammering. How embarrassing. Well, good. This will show you alternative methods if this doesn't work. Okay, we're going to try this one next. Ta-da! This actually works perfectly because should you run into a similar situation and the screw head is pretty much beyond repair and you still need to get the rotor off, you're going to need to do, well, you've got 3 choices actually. My first choice is right here. This guy. This is my air hammer. That and this bit that I use that has a very sharp point on it. This will do the same thing. It'll take you forever, but it will do the same thing. You actually start this by going in towards the screw to make yourself a nice little dimple. And then you good enough. Now you can get the rotor off. But it broke off down in there, which shows just how tight these things can get. And I hope that gives you some idea of what you might be in for. So don't feel alone if my little hit with a 2 hammer doesn't work the first time. But it does knock the rust loose from these screws and does help to get them off. So it is a proven method for sure. Yeah, and if you have to go here, now you know what you're gonna need. The last option, did I say you could drill it? Yeah, you could drill it out. or use a die grinder or some way to pretty much break that head off. And just one last thing, when I'm going to install the new screw, I use a little bit of this anti-seize compound, and all you need is a little bit on the threads of the new screw when I go to put it in. That will help ensure that the next time I go to do this, it won't be so bad. Thank you, drive through. That wraps up this little quick tip from EricTheCarGuy. I hope this information was useful to you. As always, you can visit me at EricTheCarGuy.com. And as I always say, stay dirty. Have a great day. Seriously, if you're having a bad day, don't worry about it. Tomorrow will be better. See ya.